Hello everybody and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and here is a pair of Dodge Challenger RTs, but we're not going to be working on those today. I've got a bit of a different engine that we're going to mess with, and it's on these pair of Mazda MX-3s. As you can see, I already have my junkyard car completely scrapped up or taken apart, and there's really nothing there but the shell. And you can kind of see it's probably going to be green colored as well, but here is one that I'm going to film us disassembling today. This is probably one of the most complete barn find cars I have ever seen, because when we go in to look at it, it's not the right mode, there we go. It needs a fan, and it needs a clip on the distributor and a fuel filter, and that is it. I mean, the rest of this car is complete. So this is going to be a lot of teardown. So first thing we're going to do is get this bodywork off. As you can see, the Barn Find RX3 is back to stock condition, sitting there all shiny and new and ready to go. Well, let's start working on our modified performance variant. There were not as many performance modifications on this one as I was hoping I was going to find. But that's okay. I think it'll still be quite powerful based from, compared to the original. And now that we have our large oversized tires on here, got our plates installed, rotary powered there, we're going to move this over into the paint booth. There we go. No, not overview mode. Let's close the hood because it does not need to be open for this. And I was kind of looking at some of the liveries for this, and I wasn't super impressed, but I think I'm going to throw this one on. I'll stick with the metallic. Let's turn this brightness up now. There we go. So one in a bright red car, so I think we're going to go... I think that's going to work for us. And we'll get this put back out there next to the other. And into the dyno booth actually is where we're going to go with this. Now that it's out here, you can see it's a little Christmas thing going, which I honestly wasn't thinking about when I painted it red, thinking the other one was green. But man, those tires, I went with a 225/40/18 on a +10 offset compared to the 155/70/14s I think that are on the other car. Really fill out those wheel wells a lot and gives this car a completely different look. I'm going to go back on the dyno. I can't start the engine because I did not put a starter in it. Alright, now we'll go ahead and move it into the dyno booth. Keep leaving that hood open. We'll see what kind of power this gets. Now they're stock rated at 115 horsepower and 120 foot-pounds of torque, which is terrible. And here's coming the numbers. Ooh, that power comes up really nice. Only 146 horsepower and 148 foot-pounds of torque. Not very impressed with that. This car is not going to be as great on the track in a couple weeks when I go to test these out. Yep, I'm gonna throw all of these cars that I've built on the track in a couple weeks just to see what they do between stock and modifieds. Just make sure everything's all 100%. I'm just really disappointed. I like the value of it at $76,000. And we're looking at our other. We have a value of $43,000. So that's not bad. I know I didn't pay anywhere near that much for either of these two. I know I didn't put that much money into either one of them restoring because I did have a lot of parts in the warehouse. But we will catch you next week when we get those challengers in the background up and set and running for us.